Alright, folks. Oh, whoops. Alright, folks, it's your boy, Kingdom Rush Guy, coming back at you once again with another video. This time we're gonna get into the post-game content, or I mean, not the post-game, but like the elite challenges that Kingdom Rush has to offer, and we'll see if we can stand up to their toughness, I guess. The first one that we're going to be taking on is called the Ruins of Acaroth. Defender of Lunaria. The realm is at peace, but evil does not rest. Our agents report that the ruins of Acaroth have been invaded by orc and goblinoid hordes. Gul'Thak, a new orcish warlord, has taken advantage of the power vacuum left by Beznan, and his forces are terrorizing the area. You must drive these invaders away from the ruins. So, let's go to battle. Alright, we have Alora Wintersong with us once again because she is pretty stinking amazing. We have some goblins coming out here. And yeah. Let's see. Okay. So this level is we're gonna hope that this is a good setup for this level. I'm not sure if it actually is. Yeah, this level is of course, the first level of post-game content. You can see that we have 20 waves of enemies coming out, and we once again have returned to having 20 lives, which is a relief to say the least. Yeah, we're gonna get another barracks over here. I'm gonna send Laura down this way. Okay, the next wave is coming out. Oh goodness, I probably should have used a rain of fire at some point, but oh well. Let's get a mage tower up here to help deal with the orcs that are going to be rolling through. Some reinforcements over here just to help deal with the goblins. And get another mage tower, sure. Yeah, so once again, I've completed this level on my alternate account. But we're actually just going to rain a fire, and then we're going to send out the next waves, hopefully pretty early here. Alright, yeah, we'll send out the next waves just to get the cooldown back up on both of our rain of fire and our reinforcements that are coming out. Both of those things are pretty important. Yeah, we're going to upgrade this tower pretty soon, I think. Just to help deal with everything that's coming out. I don't actually know if this first solution that I'm going to try is the best one, but we'll see. I think it's around the best one, but I think, did it with Magnus Spellbane on my other account, so that could interfere with things for sure. Let's get a lore down here. Yeah, we'll upgrade this. Alright, and yeah, we'll use the rain of fire to kill the orcs. Put some reinforcements down here, put a mage tower. Then we'll send out the next wave with just 1 second to spare. And you can see we have a new enemy, Orc Champions. The elite fighting force of the goblinoid horde, equipped with heavy armor. They have slow speed and great armor. Oh, and as hopefully you can tell, I don't want to say fixed, but that's essentially what I did. Actually, we're going to get a mage tower up here, and then we're going to upgrade it to a sorcerer mage. Because that'll chip away at the armor resistance that these enemies have. So it'll be all the better for us. There we go. Yeah, anyways, you should be hearing game audio at this point. If you aren't, please let me know, because something went wrong, but I'll review this video after I record it, just to make sure like everything's all hunky-dory and whatnot. Alright. See, the next wave is coming out. Oh, wolves. Yeah, I'm fairly nervous that I don't actually have the right setup for this this challenge, but oh well, we'll see.
It's killing time.
Oh my god, no. Okay, reinforcements came just in time there to stop us from leaking lives, which, I mean, leaking lives isn't the end of the world. You can go down to 17 lives and still, I think it's 17 at least, and you'll still get 3 stars, which is really the only thing that I'm looking for. I don't care about no lives lost. I mean, I care a little bit in the sense, like, my pride will be injured if I'm not able to get all these levels on no lives lost. But other than that, I don't think it's necessary. The developers of the game gave you this breathing room for a reason, so I mean, why not use it, right? Alright, there we go. I think eventually we might sell either this tower or this tower, just to get a ranger tower. Because as we've seen before, ranger towers are exceedingly good at, like, all the things, basically. I mean, we have the materials, I suppose, for one right here, but rain of fire down this way, which could have been a mistake. Gonna use some small micro here, just to those back. We're gonna upgrade this guy. I think Alora will be able to take out this champion? Yeah, the champion. Along with the help of some reinforcements. Okay, there we go. And yeah, we can send out these next ones right quick. Yeah, and we're gonna upgrade this as well eventually. Yeah. You know, my mood about these levels goes over lots of shifts over the course of things, but I think we actually have a fairly decent setup now. What we're probably going to do is we're probably going to get archer towers here and here next. Yeah, I think that's going to be what we're going to do. We might upgrade this wizard tower too, though. It's hard to say exactly. Yeah. Oh, I love the little Easter eggs in these levels. Just like Kingdom Rush is great, just because it gives nods to like the gaming classics, if you will, of the times. You can see right here. There's a little stone tablet thing, which from sorry about that. Which from reading the wiki, I can inform you is called a bas relief. If any of you guys have read Lovecraft at all, you'll probably know what that is, maybe, or at least you'll have heard the word before. Alright, coming out here we have some goblin sappers, which are new enemies. And I did not read you the description. Basically, they're ranged attack weapon users, akin to the shadow archers that we have seen before. And yeah, but essentially they deal area of effect damage, and I think their projectiles are stronger, but I can't be sure. I mean, it's late game, so like they probably are stronger, just by virtue of the levels being harder. Yeah. Yeah, but you can see right here, there's the little Triforce, obviously for the Legend of Zelda series, and then up here, there's another Triforce. And yeah. And I don't intend to say that this is a reference, or if it's just like a utilization of a common trope, which it probably is, but if you guys have ever played the old Flash game Dragon Fable, I think it was, these... Actually, we're gonna get another archer tower. These little orc forts, I guess you would call them, they really remind me of the things the goblins used. Oh god, why did I upgrade this one? Upgrading this archer tower was probably a mistake. Probably better to upgrade this one just because it touches more enemies and more of the track. I mean, I guess this one hits enemies coming down here a little faster, but I don't think that is too important. Yeah, but it just reminds me of those goblins, and I miss playing that game. Maybe I'll play it and I'll record it at some point. It's just a fun little like play on D&D, I guess. I don't know, or RPGs in general, where a lot of it is ironic, like, the goblins are the main villains, I guess. Not really villains, but they're the main antagonists of, this particular quest that I'm talking about, just because they've stolen, like, a bunch of even empty, like, boxes. And that's like, how they get things done. Basically, and it's really funny. I love it. I love that game. I'm not sure if it's even still up because, as we know, the Flash, like entire system was taken down recently, which I mean, lost a lot of great classics. But what are you gonna do? That's life. All right, and we'll send out the next wave here.
It's killing time.
All right. Yeah, so, as I've said, or actually, not as I've said, the cluster launcher, oh, we have a new enemy coming out. This is the forest troll. They are very hard to kill. These behemoths, it should be behemoths, I think, can regenerate their wounds almost instantly. They are very tough, they have slow speed and superb regeneration. So I think the ideal, been using that word a lot lately. The ideal way to get through this wave is to time the rain of fire very carefully so it hits all the ogres and it hits the forest troll as well, and then we can start freezing it in place, both with Alora and with our ranger tower. Okay, you can see we have another forest troll coming out here and another forest troll coming out here. Alright, the upside about forest trolls existing in the manner that they do is that when they die, we get a lot of money from them. So that's a good, that's good. Full stop, it's just good. Okay, we don't have the Rain of Fire back yet. Troubling, these guys are making their way through. Ooh, okay, good. Ranger Tower putting in work there. Probably going to... Let's see. Move these guys down here. Yeah, definitely going to Rain of Fire right here. And we'll send Alora down this way. And then, I'm not going to send out the next wave early. We have enough money that we don't really know what to do with it quite yet. I'm going to get a Ranger Tower and upgrade it to Wrath of the Forest. And this Forest Troll is going to go down. We can see how much money it gives us. Wow, it gives us around like 200, 220 gold a piece, which is a lot of money. Especially, or not especially in Kingdom Rush, but it's a lot of money in Kingdom Rush. Yeah, so you gotta keep that in mind. Like, the hardest enemies to kill, they are going to have the best loot, as is customary, I suppose. We're probably gonna get an Arcane Wizard here as well, actually, just because I feel like it's in the perfect place to actually get the Death Ray upgrade, and I'm always looking for a chance to utilize it as, I don't want to say as silly as it is, because it's not a terrible upgrade, but as as kind of bad as it is. Hate to say it. It's not the greatest upgrade. Alright. Warg Riders coming out here. These are fearsome mounted champions. They dismount only when their warg dies. They have high magic resistance, fast speed, and can dismount. And we're actually going to get poison arrows over here right now. And yeah, we're going to send Alora over here to help out with the warg situation. So these guys have high magic resistance at first, and then you can see they also have high armor afterwards, which is always a fun combination. Enemies that change armor like that, I think they're actually fairly common. We're going to rain a fire here. They're actually fairly common in the late game, which is pretty scary, not going to lie. But it just means you have to be conscientious of it while you are building your defenses. Your defenses, they not only have to be specific for the level in that you have to build it around what your towers need to be placed in order for them to do a good job. You also now have to build them around exactly the type of armor resistances that you know are going to be coming later in the level. And unfortunately, you can only do that when you have played the level before. We're going to get a musketeer garrison up here just to give us the sniper shot upgrade to help out with these forest trolls, because that sniper shot it's actually really cool. It can hit anywhere on the map, and it has a percent chance, whatever it is, we're just going to rate a fire here. It has a percent chance of just immediately killing the enemy. I think the final upgrade is 60, but obviously the shot doesn't go off all the time. That would be insane. I'm not sure the exact numbers on when it goes off, but it goes off some point that is not the actual firing rate of the musketeer garrison. If you keep your eye on it up here in the top left, oh, you can see right there, and it just killed the forest troll for us, which would have taken... Oof, that was not what I wanted to get. It's fine, it's fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, we're gonna send out the next wave. Actually gonna get another archer tower. We're probably gonna upgrade this to a ranger tower, honestly. Yeah. Okay, and we have to be extra careful over here, so we're actually going to send Alora down this way. Just to make sure that we don't get overrun, because our defenses are a little weak on this side of the track. We do have the Big Bertha, which is pulling a lot of weight, but our soldiers aren't upgraded enough to be doing a great job at killing the enemies, unfortunately. So Alora's going to have to put in work here, and our reinforcements are going to have to put in work, and we're just going to... I mean, we're kind of doing okay over on this side. Alora almost died. I don't know if I've said this before, I probably have, but I don't think on this level, never, ever, ever let your hero die. Generally, heroes' health regeneration times are a lot faster than their, like, total regeneration time. And here I'm using total regeneration to mean the regeneration... I guess revival time would be a better word to explain what I'm trying to illustrate. Their regeneration time is a lot quicker than their revival time. So if you're keeping an eye on your hero's health, a good thing to do is if they start to get low, you just like move them off to the side of the track like this, or you move them to an area like over here maybe, where they stop dealing damage to an enemy, but they... Wow, if I could speak, that would be great. But they don't have to do that for quite as long as if you just let them regenerate, which is good, because you don't want to have your unit that's like putting in a lot of work. If you're utilizing her properly, you don't want that unit to be non-existent, basically, which is what happens if you allow that unit to perish. Alright, yeah, it seems like we're on wave 18 out of 20, and we've only really had one close call. We saw that with the wargs that were coming out. And so we're actually going to upgrade this to a paladin, we're going to upgrade these guys, we're going to upgrade these guys. Just going to let the next wave ride. There we go. And we're going to, yeah, get that all the way up. Probably actually going to get a summon elemental soon up there. But I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, for these... Sorcerer Mage just to deal with the armored enemies that are coming out. For these post... I keep saying post-game levels, but that's not quite correct. For these... Yeah, I guess post-game is a fine word. For these post-game levels, something that you want to be doing is understanding what tower upgrades and what upgrade paths you want for what towers. Generally, the Ranger Tower is very good because it just does work. Like, it can stop hordes of enemies if you have other Ranger Towers that are, like, right next to it. It works even better just because it can hold them still for even longer amounts of time. So typically, when you have an Archer Tower, the upgrade that you want to get is the Ranger. It's just better than the Musketeer Garrison in almost every circumstance. But when that changes is when you have something like the Musketeer Garrison in like the top left corner or the bottom right corner or the top right or the bottom left, where it's not going to be attacking all the enemies all the time. What that means is that you want a tower with infinite range. It can snipe its way across the map. And so you're kind of... Ooh, baby. Okay, Gul'Thak is coming out. And we're going to have a lot of money after this round. Whew. Okay, this is it. Final wave. Here we go. Goodbye, Forest Troll. Hello, Poison Arrows. Let's send out the next wave. Okay. So, now we're going to be facing Gul'Thak. And, as always, with these bosses, I just like to use my Rain of Fire whenever they come out. It's probably a bad idea, just because, you know, you might need it. So, do as I say, not as I do, yada yada. Unless it works, in which case, do as I do. And hopefully it will work if you're seeing this. Hey. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. I think we are good, but it's a little troubling for sure. Typically, final bosses in levels, not have a tendency. They have the ability to insta-kill any units that come into play. This isn't normally a problem, just because with most of your units, they are, you know, expendable. They're replaceable. And really, all of your units in Kingdom Rush have a respawn time. It's just baked into their stuff. Oh, I'm really not speaking great. Okay, we're gonna sell this. We're gonna get a Musketeer Garrison. Oh, actually, no. We're gonna get a Big Bertha. And we're gonna sell this tower. We're gonna get a Big Bertha. Just because getting a Big Bertha will allow it to fire rockets. And we might as well, while we have the money, we're gonna sell this. We're gonna get a Big Bertha. Okay. Put these guys over here. Make sure we aren't losing any lives. Okay, we're gonna sell this. We're gonna get a big Bertha. Come on, come on. Yeah, Gul'Thak is, he's looking scary.
It's killing time.
I won't lie. But I think, at the end, again, it's important to have towers with infinite range, right? So, Big Berthas are some of those towers. If you give them a missiles upgrade, they can hit anything, anywhere on the track. And that is Gul'Thak defeated. This forest troll goes soon after. And that was a victory of the Ruins of Acaroth on veteran difficulty. 3 stars. Thanks for watching the video. If you guys liked what you saw, and if you enjoyed the content, let me know in the comments. If you didn't, also, still let me know. If you have any suggestions for the audio, I would love to hear it. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and next time we'll probably just go on up the map. We'll take out Hushwood, and fight some bandits. So, thank you guys so much, and have a lovely day.